Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with another NASCAR Racing 2003 season video. We are here at Infineon Raceway for 12 laps, 94% opponent strength. Let's get racing the road.
Drivers, start your engines.
Now, I cannot tell you how many times I've restarted this race. Either, as typical AI fashion, I'm too fast, drive over my head, and spin myself out, or if I'm more conservative, they'll throw a nose somewhere where they have no business throwing a nose and spinning me out anyway. So it is a tough uphill battle to finish this race from worst to first in 12 laps. Maybe I shouldn't be going for first, and that's not something you want to hear a racer say? Come on, man. Get your life figured out. Good run. We got those guys passed. But they'll be back. Don't you worry about it. See? He's ducking on the inside there. Well, the left side. I have my way of driving, which is not their way of driving, and our ways of driving seem to clash. All right, we can get into the braking zone here, but we will not press that issue. We could go to that braking zone there, but I learned that that is bad mojo going into the S's, but they're going to make me do it anyway because they're slow. And then through the S's, the car is just garbage. Doesn't want to sit or turn. Have to sort of manhandle it. All right, we are clear, making our way to turn 10, which is a right-hander.
One inside, exit door.
And that sets us up well for turn 11.
Clear.
Well,
Leave room down there.
their loss is our gain.
Still there.
I feel like Tony Stewart, you want to block me?
On the outside over there.
Put him up on the tires.
Extra bumper. Extra bumper.
All right. Trevor Bain is there
Still there.
on our right. Let's not overdrive this
Outside
turn.
exit door.
We'll sit well in here with Trevor still there.
Outside. Still there.
And the 44,
Still outside exit
I'll
door.
let you go
Be clear up behind him if you want it.
just so I can pass you later. Just like this.
Outside.
Oh,
You got a wreck. Spin the chute. Inside. On the
screw it.
outside
Let's
over
go.
there. Clear. Got a slow one up ahead here.
We're making positions.
Outside.
Excuse me.
One inside.
Well.
exit door. Clear.
Wasn't legit,
Kind of got a couple cars stuck on the bottom
but
here.
I
Can't
don't
turn
care.
right. They're all over the racetrack. Kind of got a couple cars stuck on the bottom here.
All right, turn 10. Let's see if we can catch these guys in front of us. Yes, I turn yellow flags off because that sort of thing happened constantly, and we ain't got time to be messing around with yellow flags riding around here for 3 laps. Kind of boring video. So let's just press as hard as we can for these 10 laps. See what we can do. I think we're making up ground to the 6, which is good. We'll catch them on the hill. Into the braking zone here. Okay, that's good. Good launch. Into the S's, and luckily there's no one around to kill our rhythm. Left and right and left and right. Don't want to overdrive this turn. Have to be real patient on that one. Real patient in turn 10. Flat right-hander. Tires were squealing a bit there. Real easy to lose it. Into the hairpin. First gear. 3/4 throttle while our tires catch. Full throttle up through the gears. And another lap in the books. Maybe Bane will catch Larson up here, go too wide, slow them both down, perhaps. A person could hope. It's tough to find a good downshift spot that the tires don't spin. You get that wheel hop going. All right. We're holding pace. I don't think we're catching the leader. But right now, the leader isn't my main concern. It's just staying on the road course. Because this car is unwieldy. Massive props to those Cup drivers who can wheel one of these things around. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gaining any ground on the 6. It looks like Danica's there behind us. We have massive drive off. It's just everything else I'm sucking with. But I'm doing my best. Watkins Glen definitely makes more sense to me. So when August rolls around and they go to Watkins Glen, I'm really excited for that one. I don't know, it's tough to explain how some racetracks just make sense. They just click. And then other tracks you stumble with until you learn what really works, you know? And after all this time, I'm still trying to figure out Sonoma, Infineon, Sears Point here. He's got good drive off there. Just enough drive that we can't catch him into turn 11. That being said, I am driving pretty conservative because of all the struggles I've had at this track. Oh, wow. Okay, so the rear tire spun, which pushed me out into the wall. But no worse for the wear. This isn't Talladega or Daytona where aerodynamics matter at all. Here we go. Yeah, we're catching Bane slowly but surely. Up and over the hill, the car gets really light. I don't want to try to pass him in the S's. In my experience, that's where I run into the most issues, because they can hold that line, but this car moves around too much for me to hold any sort of line. God, I gotta be out of the throttle so much. It's a tank. A stock car is a tank in every sense of the word. All right, let's see if we can get him. We got the bite now. All right, we got him. That is a hard-fought battle, I'm telling you. It doesn't look like I'm trying. You can't see what my hands are doing. I guess you could sort of see the wheel. But I am trying to manhandle this vehicle. All right, let's get into this braking zone. Whoop, spinning the tires a little bit. Through the S's, we've got Larson. Looks like Danica and Joey. It's tough getting the car set. I'm sort of getting it with these laps under my belt. Pivot the car. Half throttle on first gear. All right, so we're close enough to make some moves. 5 to go. Car's a little loose. Brake in a straight line, please. More so telling me than you, but you as well. If you need some help with your road coursing, make sure to brake in a straight line.
Clear up behind him if you want it. On the outside over there. Clear.
Larson's fighting back. We can get him here.
Stay up top.
And of course we didn't clear him. So that's going to make the S's treacherous.
Still there.
I'm going to roll out. Larson? Well,
Clear.
that's what you get. Cut across my nose like that. And I've seen that happen in real life as well so many times. They'll just cut across and get flung into the tires. Almost pulled a Kyle Busch there. Whew. I just want to finish this race if I'm honest. I believe we're at 4 to go now. One thing I will say about this racetrack, though, I played some Project Cars on the Oculus Rift with this racetrack, and the elevation changes, this 2D monitor does not do it justice. As far as the hills and the dips and the dives and the dodges. All right. Through the S's now. I think we're... Come on, car. I think we're good. No pressure from behind. It's mainly just making sure I don't screw up. Because this is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get that drive off. We can catch them on that drive, that little section through there. That was a good series. All right, let's see what we can do. I know not to pass in the S's. That's going to be certain doom. But at least I can get set up to where I'm going to be right there with her on exit. Easy does it. Get her into turn 11, set her up. Typical road course fashion, thinking 5 turns ahead on where you want to get them. Car pushed a little bit there. Turn 10 here. Let the car roll. We are going to get her. Wait for her to brake.
One inside at your door.
Dive bombed a little bit. Let's get good traction off.
Clear low behind him.
Make a charge for Joey. 2 to go.
Trying to be consistent here.
We see Harvick and Truex up here. I don't think we're running that bad if we see Logano and Harvick. Or maybe their road course ratings aren't that high. But on a normal day, I'd be proud to run with Joey Logano and Kevin Harvick. Excuse me, Joey.
Leave room down
Can
there.
I clear him?
Leave room down there.
Got him. That's how you do that. Starting to get the rhythm. Let's head into turn 10. Sliding the car a bit. Charge to turn 11.
Inside.
All right, first gear.
Still there. Clear.
Cleared him. Truex and Blaney. Truex, don't you do it.
Still outside at your door. White flag, 1 to go at the line.
Oh, this is
Still
Harry.
there. Still outside at your door.
Not Harry like days of. Whoa!
Clear.
And dumped. Let's get going. Luckily, it's a slow part of. Well, luckily it was at a slow part of the racetrack. Oh, come on. Well, let's just finish it up.
On the outside over
Hopefully we didn't blow a tire or something.
there.
I know, Junior. Excuse me.
They're up behind him in the corner. They up top.
Cannot
They're all
believe
over the
that.
racetrack in the chute. Both ends of this car are fucked up. Leave room down there.
They are. But we are going to finish this race.
Go behind him. Inside.
And we're going to see where we would have finished. I know close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Clear low
I'm
behind
going
him.
to cut you off, bro. Phew. Wheeling it. Might as well have some fun in our last run. We didn't make any friends.
We got one up by the wall here.
All right. Last turn. Let's not lose any spots. We're good. Jeez.
Checker flag. Checker flag right here. Get to do a little bit better next time. We need to be a better race team overall. You know what I mean?
28th. I don't know if I'm excited about that or not. Let's see where we would have finished. Let's see. Biffle Boyer. We would have finished in the top 20. Right there in 16th, 15th or so. That's a little bit more respectable, I think. But whew, I was driving my tail off. That is for sure. Let's see what happened there. No. Granted, it was probably not in my best interest to do that. And Blaney was there, and yeah, Truex just dumped me. Right at the top of the hill, coming to 1 to go. I should have stayed to the left. Might have got going. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers. We jacked it up. We crashed. But we did the road course. Not our best effort. But next week is Daytona, and I expect a win. Kappa. See ya. So that's going to do it for me in this episode of NASCAR Racing 2003 season video. Definitely not my best outing. I wasn't looking forward to Sonoma. I am looking forward to Watkins Glen though, but definitely Daytona is where we are going to get out of this funk that we are in. Good Lord. That's going to do it for me. This has been Saka. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. And I will see you next week for the next NASCAR Racing 2003 season video. Take care.